What's going on? My name's Dan Chagnon and I'm High Fives athlete number 303. I was hurt about 5 years ago. I got in a ski accident out in Mammoth Mountain. I was on a cross-country ski trip with a couple of my friends, and on the last run of the day, I got turned around and turned off into the woods, hit a tree back first, broke my T7 vertebrae, my right hip, my femur, my shoulder, and a couple of ribs, breaking the back, resulting in a spinal cord injury. From there, they flew me to Renown in Reno, Nevada, because that was the nearest trauma center. They gave me a couple surgeries to put me back together, and we were off into the new world of spinal cord injury from there. While we were still at Renown, Tuscany came to visit us. He gave me some inspiring words right away. Number one, saying that they were going to be there for me, whatever we needed, and the number two being that life will go on and everything will be good. There will be great moments and there will be plenty of fun to be had. I was flown back over to the East Coast, where I then spent about 2 months in Kessler doing some rehab. All the way through Kessler, the HighFivesFoundation kept in touch with me. They wanted to know how they could help me out right away. And we talked, and I told them how I was looking to get going with an adaptive vehicle, and I really wanted to drive as soon as possible, just to be able to have freedom again, get out and about, go where I wanted, when I wanted, on my own too. So they right away told me they were able to give me a grant to provide me hand controls for my vehicle, which was a huge help. So right away they stepped in, told me they were ready to get me back on the ski whenever I was ready. I couldn't really get on it the first year because I was still in a lot of pain. But that next winter, they invited us up to Sugarbush for the Fat Ski-a-thon, where that would be my first time back on a ski. About a year later, or a year and a half later. Right away, it was definitely really tough, but everyone was there to support me, and the whole crew was there to say, hey, listen, you know, there's quite a learning curve, you're gonna get it, you're doing great. I knew I would pick it up, and with all their help and support, after that first weekend, I definitely fell back in love with skiing and knew that this was something I had to keep doing. At the end of the High Fives camp, I was gifted my very own sit ski, which I still have now and been using quite a bit. Before my injury, I did anything from dirt biking, skiing, being on wave runners, jet skis, all sorts of things like that. And when you're out there doing those things, you're not really thinking about anything else but that, because you're in the moment there. After this type of an injury, it's tough to really not think about what's going on, right? You know, you constantly have reminders of what is a reality, whether it's the pain or, you know, if you have to go use the bathroom or anything like that. When you're able to go and do these adaptive sports with these amazing people, you're gifted more than just an experience. It's a moment of clarity, and it's a moment of relief. Hard to even put a word on it, but in that moment you're there and you're doing nothing more than skiing, you're doing nothing more than wake surfing, and just like the same way you were doing it before you were hurt, there's no difference at that point in time, because it's really putting you in the moment. And that's the beautiful thing about these activities. That's why I always grew to love these activities from a young age, and that's something that the High Fives program has given back to me. The ability to go out and do these things I love and put me in the moment and continue to do what I love.